Welcome back to the plot. Thought about time we've had a bit of an update, so it's beginning of February, and just show you where the progress is and what we still got left to do. So first things first, got the 2 new raised beds in. Still got another one to put in here, but we made these up. I won't put a video about making these if you want to see that. I've basically filled these up with a layer of soil, then some straw, then some more soil, then some more straw and soil, and then some coir from our strawberry coir bags, and then topped it off with a mixture of soil and compost mix. So these are all ready. Still got the other beds growing over here. This is our garlic and onion bed. In here needs clearing out. Over there's got a few turnips that I just need to put on onions. But we'll be doing that. But the overall plan for this is that we're going to have another bed in the middle here, feature bed. And then what I want to do is put some archways between these beds for things like peas and squash, and another couple down there. And then the last long bed will go in here. Still got to get rid of all this straw. I got 4 bales of straw when they were having a school fete and they needed to get rid of them. And basically what happened was that in amongst all that, I said I'd take them off their hands. Didn't quite appreciate at the time how much straw you get in a bale. So I've used 2 of them, and I've still got 2 left. So at some point I'm going to have to just move all this out of the way and to get the other raised bed in. And then I might compost some, and if you've got any ideas what to do with excess straw, let me know. I'll probably end up composting some of it. But as I say, I hadn't quite appreciated that when you take a bale of straw apart, it's quite compacted, and then when you've fluffed it all out, how much you actually get. So I've got excess straw and I don't know what to do with it. Let me show you another thing, that's change of plan. So let's move this wheelbarrow out of the way. So originally the plan here was to use these old aluminium greenhouse bases to put a long bed in here, but we've had a change of plan, as is always the case, and let me go and show you why. As you all know, we had like really cold winds, and I had this little cold frame. It was only a cheap cold frame that I got, as you can see, because the catch has just come off. But basically what happened was, throughout that whole period, these plants in here have seen the way through 2 different frosts, and they're actually doing okay. So let's have a quick look in here. So they're actually all going over now, but they've survived 2 hard frosts. So what I'm thinking now is that instead of actually using a big bed, what I might do is actually get a base on those, and I'll show you where I'm going to put them. So the plan is to put 1, 2, 3 of those cold frames in there, and I'm going to raise them up about 20-30 centimeters on some pallet blockwood. As you see, the sun comes across the sky from sort of over here, and it tracks all the way across the sky, so I have them sort of facing that way, and that should be a good job. So that is the change of plan, and we'll have to find something else to do with those aluminium bits and pieces. So a quick look at the polytunnel, and then we'll go around and check out the rest of the plot. So got the 2 beds prepared in here, got all the trays cleared, ready. I mean, it's toasty in here today. It is, well, what is it? It's 24 degrees in here apparently. This is lovely and toasty. So all lined up and ready. As I say, and these are the sort of the blocks that I'm thinking that if I just get a few of those and stack them on top of each other about 3 high, make the bases for them, and then strap the cold frames on top. But we've still got a few bits and pieces in here, bit of spinach down here, some of this. Oh, that's lovely. So a few things to come out, and then we're off. So here we are on the brassica cage in the trial bed. So this is our normal compost, and got some spring onions there, some normal onions, and some garlic coming up. So that previous one was the one with the coir. This one is the one with the just normal compost in it, which is all coming up fine. This one over here is the Westlands compost. Not as strong a growth on the spring onions, but the other onions seem to be doing all right. And this final one is the Wix's compost. Again, it seems to be doing okay, but certainly if you look at the growth on that one, it's nowhere near as good as the locally sourced compost that we get. In the tulip bed, we're seeing a few little sprouts coming up. Well, there's quite a lot of mouse holes in there as well, so hopefully they've not got those. And the garlic and the onions are all looking fine too. And in under this mesh, we've got the little turnips there. So we'll have them out later this week and find a decent recipe. If you've got any decent suggestions for turnip recipes, drop a comment down below and let me know. Oh, someone started off a massive fire. We'll get out of here before that gets too smoky. So on the raspberries, it's starting to bud up. And also on the, let's have a look, there's a few buds starting to form on the honeyberry ones, and blueberries look like they've done all right. Let's have a quick check over on the grapevine to see what's going on there. Let's have a look. The grapevine, a few buds starting to form there, so hopefully that has survived the frost, but we'll wait and see. And then our strawberry bed's all ready for our strawberries. I've got some strawberries over in some old strawberries over in some pots there, but I'm just going to leave them there until I see they actually are still alive. And let's have a quick check on the little oak trees. And down here is my youngest little tiny oak trees that he's growing. And they look all right. We shall see how good they get this year. So that's an update from me on the plot. We're starting the seed sowing. We've been doing some microgreens at home for the time being, and we're just starting to get the chilies and stuff like that going, and we'll be getting on with some of the planting this month. So if you want to see some of that, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon and you get notified when we do that. But for the time being, we've got quite a bit done on the plot. Still another bed and a rejig of that area at the top there to do. And then it'll be a little bit of a planting, sowing, getting some archways up, so we can get our squash up those and our peas and various different things, and see how successful we are with that this year. So just a quick update. Thanks for joining me, and see you again soon.